Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Detective, thrill me.
Well, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I was saying today when I saw the news just a few hours ago that we finally have something official. I was just talking last night with my good friend, Craven Knight, great content creator and guy. You guys know him, Eric the Bearded Entertainment. We were on last night till like 2 in the morning, and I was just sharing, well, him and I both were just talking, rather, about rumors that on the video I did from the Reddit thread. Sorry. I'm still getting my head all together here. Rush this together really quickly. Anyway, and so today we went from having rumors just literally 12, 13, 14 hours ago to having some confirmation of actually official announcements on 2 things. Now, I posted a video, 2 hours ago now? Not even that. I don't think it's been 2 hours now. And so I am asking you, please don't let this stop you from watching the video, please. I would appreciate you watching the video and commenting and liking the video. It's on the channel now. It's been up, like I say, for about an hour and a half, maybe. So please don't allow this to dismotivate you from watching that video, because I really do appreciate your views and your thumbs ups and your comments. They really help the channel a lot. But I also felt like this was worthy of jumping on for a live stream. We're not going to go crazy long. We're not going to do a 4-hour marathon, but I did want to jump in just for a little bit to talk with you guys for like maybe a half hour, maybe even an hour. We'll just see how it goes. All right, we'll see how it goes. So, but it's not going to be crazy. I just want to let you guys know up front. We're not going to go crazy long. But it's news. Hey guys, this is like, the first legit Scream 6 news, like official, that we've had in a little bit, since we got all the announcements of the time frame and all this stuff that's going on with where the locations are and all this. So yeah, I'm excited that we can talk for a little while about something that's actually official. So before we get into everything, I do want to jump in the chat. Let's see who's here today. I see we got quite a few folks that are here. Again, I know you guys had 5-minute warning that I was coming. It's really quick. Speaking of Barrett Entertainment, what's up, Eric? There you are, right there. Hey, man. And Denisha, first one in the chat, and Maverick Media. What's going on, man? Let's see. Donovan. Hey, Donovan. Great to see you. Bob Hunt. Awesome that you're here. Nick at Night. What's up? Hey, man. What's going on? It's an unusual early evening stream for me. Tree Red Feather. What's going on? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. It is almost Stew Train, my man. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm all about the Stew Train. You guys know that. Well, I'm so ready for that Stew Train. Look at that. I'm so ready. And I know that many of you are as well. We're ramping up. We're getting there, man. We got to be a little bit more patient. We got to wait a little bit longer, but we are making our way there. And so let me get back to the comments here. Good to see you, though, man. Really glad you're here. What's up, Carrie? I've got 5 minutes. Oh, my gosh, that's terrible. 5 minutes. I could barely get my intro out not even in 5 minutes, but I'm glad you're here, Carrie. Yeah, it's an unusual time of the day. You guys know I'm either usually really late or in the morning. So, and by the way, I'm still planning to see you guys tomorrow morning if we're kicking back with Craven on my Wednesday morning live stream. I'll be there. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I actually did say that on my own live stream. I just said it. Are you guys going to be there? I'll be there. Okay, guys, sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm the first. I said it. I said it out loud. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you. All right, Nick at Night again. Oh, from the Ukraine. Wow, that is incredible. Whoa, wow, way a long way from Texas. But I'm glad you're here. You know, it's so crazy. We're so far away, but here we are, so close. What's up, Oda? Yeah, let's get it up. Heck yeah, man. We're going to get that up because that's Stew Train. You guys know You already know that stew train is always getting ready to go. It's just a matter of time. Good to see you. Let's see. Kyle's in the house. Stu returns. Let's go. I'm ready, man. Telling you guys. All I can tell you is that when it happens and we have Stu Mocker back, this channel is going to blow. I can't even imagine the live stream we're going to have, the party we're going to have. It's going to go all night. It'll be an 8-10 hour party. It's going to like start at like 8 o'clock p.m. and it's going to go till 8 in the morning. You wait and see. It's going to be that kind of night. Bob says, I'm definitely pumped with the news. Absolutely. Carrie, too. I know. I'm about to get to it. Just want to make sure I say hello to everyone. Nate State. What's going on, Nate? Noak. What's up, Noak? Coop de Oof. What's up, Coop? Woken Brilliance in the house. What's up, my man? What's up? Nissan. Hey, Nissan. Good to see you. Setsuna. Love it. And Yasmin's here. I see you, Yasmin. Lewis says the rumored announcement on the 13th looks more likely now. Yeah, I think it could be, man. Yeah, I would not disagree with that. Okay. All right, I think I'm caught up with everyone in the chat for right now. So let's get into it. All right. So, guys, again, I have a video out. I'm just going to say it one more time. I'm not going to say more than that because it just came out. You guys might not even know it's out yet on the channel. But I want us to talk about it. So we got a news today, official announcement from Spyglass, that the Core 4, as I'm calling them, the Core 4 have signed on for Scream 6. So it's official now. We have Jasmine back. We've got Mason. We have Jenna, and we have Melissa. So we've got Tara, Sam, Chad, and Mindy. They're all coming back. What's up, Bobby? I see you there, buddy. Good to see you. They're all coming back, guys, for Scream 6. I know we were speculating. We've been talking about it here for quite a while and expecting it, I think, to happen. And it has officially happened. So, yes, we are getting all of the Core 4 back in Scream 6, which is great. Now, what we don't know is we don't know who's going to be joining them. Now, except for Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox, we know, is going to be there. She's come out and announced that it's on Production Weekly. It's all there. So what we don't know right now, though, is if Neve Campbell's going to join, if Hayden Panettiere is going to join. And, of course, we don't know any of the other new cast that are actually, except for those, there were those two I did a Waka video on a week or two ago. Again, we'll have to wait and see from IMDb Pro and Mojo, Box Office Mojo. Excuse me, I was a little bit parched. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with them. But one thing we know for sure is we got our Core 4 back and we got Courtney Cox back. Now, something, and I'm going to get to the location thing in just a minute, but there's something that the Bearded Entertainment shared with me, because when I first saw the news, I basically had some things that I just shoved aside to get this out to you guys as quickly as possible. Bye, Carrie. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you. So I saw the initial article from Deadline, was where I saw it at. And when the minute I saw the news there, I'm like, I'm on it. I'm going to finish this other stuff. I got to get done later. And so got on it, did my thing, posted the video up, and that's what's out there right now on the channel. So, and after like an hour, it's been like an hour and a half, I said, you know what? I'm just going to go. I don't know who's going to be online right now. I never stream at this time unless it's with the Lethal Collective. So that's the only time I do it. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, let's just jump in, see what happens. But the Bearded Entertainment sent me an article that was basically all the information was exactly the same. It's from Entertainment Tonight, ET. The only difference is it had one little small paragraph that was not in the Deadline article. So what I'm going to share with you now, you guys that are here on the stream, this is not in the video, so you're going to get it right off the presses here if you haven't seen it yet. And it's regarding Neve Campbell. So I'm going to pull it up so you guys can take a look at it. I thought about making a second video just to talk about Neve, and actually I probably will make a short video just to say, hey, a Neve Campbell update, because this is worthy of talking about, which is why I'm doing it now, and I think it's worthy of a video. So I'll probably do that. But here it is, guys. Check this out. This is what came out in a different article. If I can get this, I don't know if you can see all this or not. There are many familiar faces returning for the sixth movie. Okay, now here's what's interesting. It says the second line here. The leading lady tells E.T. she's still not sure if she'll be back. Neve Campbell, who's played Sidney Prescott since the first film, revealed at Monday's Lincoln Lawyer premiere that she's not attached to the upcoming horror film just yet. I don't know if I am, she admits, adding that she can't get into it. Of course she can't get into it. It's all from hush-hush stuff. So while fans will have to wait to reprise their role, we're going to get everybody else. Basically, what it says. So this is interesting. I wish I'd have found this article instead of Deadline. I would have had it in the video. But either way, I'm getting it out to you guys here on the live stream, and I'm going to make that update video after the live stream's over, most likely. So this is interesting. And again, there's a lot of posturing here, guys. I'm telling you right now, I believe that, this whole verbiage of I don't know if I'm attached to it. I don't know if I am. I can't get into it. That to me is, again, poker face, poker face, poker face. Because we know this, guys, because just, what was it, a month ago, she said that she was waiting for a script to come. And she was going to take a look at the script. She said she'd been approached. So we already know Radio Silence and the team has already approached Neve Campbell to be in it. So obviously there's a part for her in the script, or they wouldn't be approaching her with it. So this to me sounds more like playing poker. She's putting her poker face on and she's saying, I don't know if I'm attached to it. I really can't get into it. And if the rumor is true that I shared yesterday, in my video yesterday and on my live stream last night, if that rumor turns out to be true, that her role is just a cameo at the very end of the movie, it's entirely possible. Radio Silence has said, hey, Neve, we don't want you to say anything. We want the fans to be surprised by this appearance. We want them to think you're not in the movie, and then, right there at the very last scene, boom, Neve pops in, and she gets the phone call, and that's the cliffhanger ending for Scream 6. So, yeah, I don't believe this at all. I think that she absolutely knows. Now, again, that's a rumor. That's not confirmed as far as the cliffhanger ending and all that. We don't know. But I will say this. I know at this point that to say that just tells me that she's probably either can't say she's in it or she's not in it. Just my feeling, because it seems to me, and again, you're never 100% sure, but when she makes that statement that I don't know if I'm in it, if she's attached to the film, I don't know that I am. I just can't get into it. Yeah, come on, that's posturing. I just don't buy it. So my interpretation of that. What's up, Jackie? By the way, I see Jackie Elaine popping in. Hey, Jackie, I'm glad you're here. And what is up, Austin? I see you there, Austin 530 and Ben Schramer. Hey guys. Yeah, so I agree. Lewis says she's playing with. Yeah, I think she's playing with us too. I think it's posturing. I think, and again, it might be because she has to, and she may have a non-disclosure agreement where she cannot speak about it, and until the movie's out. So stay tuned on that. I'm not ready to write Neve off, even though that doesn't sound very good. Again, there's no way she's not fooling us, because we know Radio Silence has approached her. They've already approached her about coming into the film and send her a script. You don't send somebody a script if they're not in the movie, all right? If you don't have a part for them. So that if we didn't know that information, it would make this. I would probably be like super concerned that she's not coming back. But remembering that she made that comment whenever that was, that month and a half ago, that she's been approached. She's waiting for a script. So, okay, there we go. So I think it's poker. I think it's her poker face. And when the Bearded Entertainment was on the channel talking about when Eric met her at Texas Frightmare, and he asked her right out, what about Scream 6? You're going to be in Scream 6. And she said, we'll have to see. I mean, so clearly she knows. So anyway, don't let that discourage you too much, guys. I don't think, at least I'm not going to let it, discourage me, because I think that she's probably can't say the truth. All right. Austin says, I don't think she's in it. Okay. All right. Aaron says, I hope she's in it. That's me too, man. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, I'm in it. Denisha says, why not a cameo at the end? Yeah, and listen, like I say, that's the rumor that I talked about yesterday in the video from the Reddit thread, where is that, is going to be a cameo. Now, Jackie's got a great question. It says, how do you feel about it if her role is just a cameo? And so for this, I say I'm only okay with it, Jackie, really, if indeed this rumor turns out to be true, and she gets this phone call at the very end. Like, we don't see Sydney at all in this film. The very last scene of the movie, she picks up the phone and she gets this call. And, again, I hope we don't hear the voice. I hope it's just her reaction, and we see her being really happy, and then her face changes. I talked about it a little bit last night, and she has this real look of dread, if you will, and she makes some kind of comment like, how did you find me? Or it can't be. Something like this to indicate shock on her part. Like she's hearing the voice of someone from the past. Someone from the past that she thought was dead. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of Stumacher on the phone. It's is the perfect setup for this type of scenario right here. He's on the phone. She's in shock. She hears his voice. She can't believe it's him. And the screen goes black, cuts to black, credits roll. And there you go. That's how we end on a cliffhanger, and it says to be continued at the end. Actually says to be continued. Like, in other words, they're letting us know. You don't have to say that. Some say that's cheesy, whatever. I personally like it. I like the little touch to say, to be continued. But even if you didn't do that, you just went straight to credits, that's fine too. They both work. And then, Jackie, Sydney's back in 7, and it's the showdown of the trilogy that we here on the Stew Train, you guys are on the Stew Train with me. We've been talking about it since Scream 5. Well, since my channel started last September. And that is the showdown with Sidney Prescott, Stumacher, and we end this thing once and for all. That would, Jackie, I would be happy about that personally. That's how I would feel good about it. But that's about the only scenario, because I'm a big Sidney Prescott fan in terms of wanting a fan. I think we're all Prescott fans, obviously. We wouldn't be Scream fans if we weren't a fan of Sidney Prescott. But I'm at the position, I'm a fan of her staying in the movies, is what I mean. I do want to see her continue. So, great question. Let's see. Well, the set of Scream 6 will be leaked anyway. I mean, we'll see. I don't know, man. Hopefully not, but we'll have to see. JJ says cameo. Stu has a cameo at the end of Scream 7. I mean, the way I see it playing out, again, I want it to be the cult. I mean, I want it to be the cult idea, which another rumor for Scream 6 has been that there's going to be killings happening at 2 different locations, East Coast, West Coast, whatever. And again, that really fits nicely into the whole Stu cult idea that I've been wanting to see since Scream 3. And if this clip, again, the cliffhanger ending, yeah, it really it bodes well for that to possibly be it. Let's see here. Austin says Scream 5 seemed to be final for her, but I'm down to see her, though. I agree, Craven. Yeah, I think she's going to be back, man. And again, if it's not going to be in 6, it's going to be in 7. I really believe that. And again, Eric and I had this discussion, and Eric does bring up a great point. The reason that he doesn't like that idea is that if they don't bring back Stu, it's going to be aggravating as crud. And and Eric, you make a great point. It's true. It's a gamble. It's a total gamble. And I guess that I'm at the point for me personally, and again, all of us have to make the decision for ourselves, what level of risk and reward are we willing to go to, right? I mean, we all make those decisions in life. And it's the same with films and these type of things. Even though they're fictional, they're still fun to do it with. So I'm at the point, I think, that I'm there. I'm okay. I'm with it. I'm okay with running the risk, running the gamble, especially if Eric and everyone, if we see the breadcrumbs in 6 for Stu that I think that we're going to see out there, then let's go. Let's roll the dice. Radio Silence has an opportunity. They've got a shot. They've got a chance to do this. And with this scenario, it would play right into it. So, but Eric, you're right. Beard Entertainment, if they don't bring back Stu, then it is going to fall flat. It's going to not only fall flat. It's going to be worse than that. It's going to be, for me, extremely disappointing. And yeah, I will. You're right, man. It's risky, and it's very risky. But I want Sydney in the movie. So I don't know. There's other ways you could do it for sure. Let's see. Lewis says if she gets the call at the end of 6, I can see her being the opening kill for 7. She gets away. Mark gets killed. Oh wow, that would be dark. Yeah, that would be. We get Kincaid killed and Sydney gets away. I mean, wow. You never know, man. That's the thing. Radio Silence is talking a very big game right now. They're saying, hey, look, we're willing to risk it all. Not even like saying we're willing to get risky or make risky decisions. They're saying we're willing to risk it all. And that's a very, very hyperbolic, hyperbole language. We're willing to risk it all to subvert expectations. So, wow. I mean, all I can say is you got to deliver if you're going to make a statement like that. So, man, anything's technically really on the table right now. See, Greg in the movies. What's going on, Greg? Unless this is the movies watching. No, just kidding. If it's a cliffhanger, wouldn't we get leaks of some of the cast signing a 2-picture deal? Not if there's. I mean, we shouldn't. I mean, now that's not to say it won't happen, but these. If this is a situation where they do that, I mean, they're signing NDAs. The studios and the lawyers are signing NDAs. I mean, anything's possible, though, man. Leaks happen. We do know those things do happen. So, it could. It could. Stu lives. Stu's coming back. What's up, Jay? Absolutely. Mike says, yeah, I want the Ghostface cult. Absolutely, man. I completely do. That's an interesting idea, Gary. Conspiracy theorists monologuing through mid-credits could be pretty cool, too. Yeah, that would be. That could be. You could do something like that where you have these inserted scenes in the credits along the way, and it would be leading up. It would be more breadcrumbs at the very end of the film. Absolutely. Hey guys, I wanted to ask you while you're here, if you wouldn't mind. We got like 35 people in the house, and you're in 36 now. If you guys would smash that thumbs up button, it would really help out this live stream a lot. It would get it out to more people to know what's even happening right now. That would be a huge way to help out. If you'd like to do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just a real quick click. It just takes a second to click that thumbs up, and it really does help. I appreciate you guys for doing that. It really do. Let's see. Jackie says, yeah, a cameo in that manner to lead to 7 would be cool if done right. Yes, I agree. Otherwise, just a cameo doesn't quite feel right to me. I agree on that as well. But I love Sydney. I'll always be happy to see her back. Me too, Jackie. Whatever we can get, we're going to take it. Of course, I'm with you 100%. And like I say, I will be unhappy if it's not that type of a cameo. I will, because I'm afraid if it's just Sydney with a little cameo, here or somewhere in the movie, and that's all, not at the end, it's gonna be. I'm gonna feel like she's not coming back in 7. So I'm with you. I'll take it, but I'm with you, Jackie. Well, you and I are You and I are on the are locked in. We're locked in on that. Instead of calling it Scream 2, why not call it Scream Ghostface Returns or Ghostface Lives? Listen, Bobby, I'm all for it, man. Anything but Scream 2. I'm almost at that point. I will take and I hate to tag any movie with this title because they're usually horrible. But I would even take, get ready, I would actually even take Scream Resurrection, and I can hardly say it. Oh, that is too bad, Mel. That's just too bad. Yeah, as difficult as it is to get that out, man, I would take anything other than Scream 2. Just please don't do Scream 2. We have Scream 2. And by the way, I want to mention while I'm thinking about it real quick is that the other bit of news we got today, Carrie says, if this channel ever does bag Matthew in a stream appearance, which is what one day I'm going to get him here. One day, those are the rules. It's going to crash the chat, brother. It's going to crash. It's going to crash. It may crash YouTube, man. It's going to be insane. I 100% agree. Ghostface rises. Yeah, that's not bad. Not at all. Let's see here. So, Brock says Craven should Scream 5 trailer not shown to. Yes, to be more. Oh, absolutely. No, I don't think it was needed, Brock. I don't think it was needed. No, because here's the thing. All of the fans, the Scream fans, I firmly believe we're going to see that movie. We're going to Scream 5. We don't need. We could have gotten a teaser trailer that just had Ghostface and Roger L. Jackson saying, welcome back, or what's your favorite scary movie, or just something that simple. We would have gone. The big marketing push was for the fans that don't know the franchise. They don't know, the fans that are new, or maybe fairly new, they may not even remember that Stu's house. It's sad, and I'm not trying to make excuses because I really am bugged by it, especially how in the movie, within the movie itself, they frame it and they build the story up to where we're as the audience, we're supposed to be shocked that this is Stu's house. It's supposed to be this moment of oh, I can't believe it. When Sidney says, "Get out of that house. That's Stu Macher's house where they killed everybody." When Sidney tells that to Sam on the phone, that should have been a moment where we're all gasping. What? They're in Stu's house? But no, it was not that at all. We already knew from the trailer. They made it so clear. They even showed the shot of Sidney's back looking up at the house in her silhouette, and there's Stu's house. It's instantly recognizable. So, unfortunately, they just blew that in the trailer. There's a lot of things on that Scream 5 trailer after having seen the movie that really, 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 it was not done well. And I hope they don't make that mistake this time. So it would have been a million times, because honestly, Brock, for me, and I think most who saw that trailer, who know the franchise, there was a zero impact. I mean, I knew it was there. It wasn't even a shock or a surprise. So, good point. I think you're right on it. Chris says, I don't think that she deserves to lose any more family or friends. I know, man. I know. You feel so bad for Cindy in a lot of ways. What's up, Jen? Glad you're here. It's all good. You're good. Eric says, I still say her cameo should be at a funeral for Dewey. Yeah, that would be awesome. So, guys, there's another piece of news now I'm going to get to that came out today. And again, this is official news that I want to share. It's in the video, but listen, not only do we have a casting update, we've got a bit of a location update. And no, not confirming where they're going, but it's confirming where they're not going. And in the article, and again, this video I know a lot of people are coming in the chat, on the stream rather, and now we're up to 44 people, so there's some new people that just came in. I want you guys to please go watch the video. It's on my channel. I just posted it an hour ago. on the casting update news and location update. I go into it in full detail. I show you the clip. You can read along on the screen, so you'll see it all there. But I will tell you right now that the news that is in the article after we talk about the casting is that the survivors go off, they leave Woodsboro to make a fresh start. Okay? So we got confirmation that Scream 6 officially will not be in Woodsboro, guys. It's not going to be in Woodsboro now. We know. For those of you who have been here on the channel for a little bit, this doesn't come as a surprise, does it? Because I've been talking and we've been talking together about this for a while, that I fully believe this movie is going to be on the college. I believe that McGill University is the filming location. Remember, their production offices of Scream 6 are directly across the street. I did a whole video mapping it out, actually putting Google Map images into the video. It's on the channel now, and it's directly across the street from McGill University. The Scream crew is filming during the exact same months of summer break at college, June 6th to August 10th. They are literally in the summer break months where the campus will be a lot lighter. There'll only be summer classes. There'll be less faculty. There'll be less students, which is ideal for filming a movie. That's what you want to have. And so it's very clear there. And then the third thing that leads me to that conclusion is that McGill University in Montreal, it's very film friendly. They welcome film crews. There's been movies there. TV shows have been filmed on campus there. And they literally have a section on their website that you can look at their rates to film there. Like, that's how popular this college is for filming. So all of those things added together, it just screamed out to me that we're going to college. And now we get the official news today that Scream 6 will not be taking place in Woodsboro. It's a done deal. No more speculation, guys. It's official. We know it now for certain. And so where's the most logical place to take this movie? Well, you got 3 kids that were in high school. So now, unless all 3 of them, plus Sam to make 4, unless all 4 of them decide they're going to go off and live in a commune, or they're going to go live in some secluded place together and start a new life or something together, which is highly unlikely. The most logical, easiest explanation is going to college. And it just makes sense. And again, I've been saying it since I found this information out way back, and I'm sticking with it. This just only confirms to me that is what's happening. And I'm hearing something in my headphones. Hold on a second. I don't know what it is. So bizarre. 1 second, guys. So bizarre. I literally just heard something start playing in my head. Like, what's happening? Oh, well, I don't know what that was. Anyhow, whatever. That was weird. So, yeah, I'm convinced, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is absolutely going to be in college. They're going to be at McGill University. And this confirms now that they're not going to be in Woodsboro. So, we know for certain these things. A lot of stuff, new information, and information now that we can take out of the realm of theory and rumor and put it into actual facts. So we have actual facts now, and they're just going to continue. They're just going to continue to come over the next few weeks, because there's going to be more casting announcements. Neve Campbell's announcement is going to come out one way or the other. We're going to be getting it, and we'll be getting Hayden Panettiere's announcement, I'm sure, as well. Those will probably come later. I think what we'll see over the next probably 3 weeks is going to be more about getting those announcements for the new cast members, those new people that are going to be joining and coming aboard and being a part of things. That's who's going to be focused really on. I think the updates are going to be more focused on are those individuals, so that we can see who's going to be coming out. And I believe that if it's going to be what am I trying to say here? I'm sorry. Somebody's at my front door distracted me. If it's going to be Neve and it's going to be Hayden, then we're going to get that information, but it's going to come later because they're the bigger stars. They're the ones that have the names, so they're going to come later than I think the new cast will. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see about that. Let's take a look here. Who else we got here in the chat here? I'm just catching up. Ernie, I see you, man. What's up, Ernie? What's happening, man? What's up, Hawkins House of Horror? Good to see you. Greg, in the movies, which would you like to see cast as the Carpenters' parents? I'd like to see Freddie Prinze Jr. and Eva Longoria as their mom. Yeah, I mean, those aren't bad choices. Eva Longoria, man, she can nail whatever she does. She's always good. I mean, I've even seen her in Riverdale, and even in Riverdale, she's good. So I'd be down with that, man. I don't know. I'm not sure, man. I have to think about who I'd like to be in those roles. I mean, those are two good options, man. So I would sign up with those. I have no problem signing up with those two. That's really good. Dr. Aaron, what's going on? I had an idea for the end of the movie where Ghostface is pinning either Gale or Sam down, and Ghostface gets shot from behind, and the camera pans to the doorway, and it's Sydney with a shotgun. Oh, hey, man. Sydney's tough. She's not that Sydney from Scream 96 and even Scream 2, although she was already getting tough in Scream 2. That's awesome, man. I'd be down with that. Yeah, Maverick, I know. The spoiler spoiled a lot of the you know what moments for me. I agree. It did. Yeah, it did. It did spoil quite a bit. Yep. I'm so far behind. I am seriously I'm 8 minutes behind. Hey, Fate Decided's in the house. What's going on, Fate? Since Stu isn't returning. You crack me up. Oh. Hopefully they'll build 4 survivors of 5 and do Gale justice. Yeah, I do too, man. Irregardless of Stu, I agree. I do. I hope that they do him justice, and I'm not giving up on Sydney yet. I know it's not looking great, but we'll see. I mean, I'm just not going to give up. You know, never give up hope until you have to, right? Nick says, I fully believe Scream 6 will have a cliffhanger ending. Yeah, it certainly might. Thanks, Jen. Oh, Fate, smacking my... Exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I was thinking. What's up, Tori? Sadly, I don't think Stu will be returning. I mean, listen, radio silence, there's no guarantee either way. I mean, of course. And radio silence can definitely make the colossal mistake and not do the right thing. And that's absolutely possible because get it up. That's it, man. Because that is the way this needs to go. It really should go there. It would be so incredible if they do it. So, anyway. Let's see here, guys. I'm not going to go much longer, guys. I've been on for almost 41 minutes. I mean, there's 51 people here, which is amazing, and I appreciate it. And but I do have, again, I've gotten a video on my channel, so make sure you guys check out the video when we wrap up here. Let's take a look here. Let me see. Scream 6, I believe, will leave Woodsboro do its own thing. Yeah, well, I mean, Extron, we know for sure. We know for sure. We got today the announcement was made that they are leaving Woodsboro. It's not going to be in Woodsboro. So now they didn't say we're going to college, but like I said a minute ago, that's the most logical explanation of where they would all be together at. It just makes sense. So as I predicted when all this stuff started coming out, I said they're going to follow Scream 2. They're going to follow Scream 2's blueprint. We're going to college, and this whole movie is going to be an homage to Wes Craven's Scream 2. I really believe it. And we'll see how closely they follow the blueprint. Because does that mean we're going to get a mother? We're going to get the whole revenge thing. I hope that it's a different characters, different relationships, different motive than we got in Scream 2. I don't want it to be where we actually, we go in knowing who the killers are. Hopefully not. I'm still all for the cult idea, the Stu cult. You guys know that. That's my favorite method, our theory. That's my favorite way to do it, and it's going to remain that way. So, yeah, I mean, Brock, I hope so. I hope it has. I hope it will shock us, man. Again, I said it earlier. Radio silence is speaking big language. They're saying we're willing to risk it all to subvert expectations, and that we're so far down the rabbit hole of these sequels that everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. Everything is on the table. So, that's all I'm saying.
Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Detective, thrill me.
Thrill me. Oh, goodness. Let me take this picture down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's all about that. All about Stu. Let's get it up. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat here. And yeah, Fate says, my good buddy Fate, I won't be shocked if Ned doesn't return. I mean, I won't be either. I'm at the point now where I'm past the shock factor. Now I'm almost like, I'm almost at the point where I'm just hoping. It's not even like, I really feel it's just a feeling. And again, in the way that her responses were, again, I think she's playing poker. I think she's posturing. But she could be posturing though, guys. Either way, because she said when Neve says, "I don't know if I'm attached to it," and then she says, "I really can't get into it." Again, it's heads or tails. It's the same. It's the right coin, but we don't know which side that's leaning towards. Which is gonna end on. It could be either one. I hope she does. Yeah, I do too, Fate. I hope she returns, but I think it's a high possibility. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think you're right. I think it is. I think it is. It's probably starting to edge for me a little bit on the underside that she's going to return instead of being over. I just feel that way. Again, I hope I'm so wrong, and I just nothing would thrill me, as we just heard, more than seeing the announcement come out that Neve is on board and she's here. That would just be fantastic, and I will definitely live stream when the minute that news breaks, if it breaks. And Jackie, it would be so unfortunate to bring back Kirby just to kill her in the opening. I would be so upset about that. Based on what you guys were saying last night in the live stream, you guys would be too. A lot of you would. All right. No screaming on campus. Oh, Oda, great question. If I wrote Scream 6, what would you make it to be? Man, I'll tell you what. Oh, all right. I'll give you the short version of this, and when I have a little bit more time, I'll go longer, but on it. So I don't have a lot of time now. I've got just a few more minutes. I'm gonna have to call it a day. But I would have all four back. Neve would be back. And again, Neve. Here's the thing: if I'm okay with doing Neve as a cameo, if we get Kirby back and she's with them in the movie, the whole movie. So I'm writing the story. I have my. Here's what I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write. Oh, well, if I'm writing a story, I'm going to have Neve in there more than a cameo. She's going to be involved. And again, like I said, I could spend a lot of time on this, but I won't, I'll end up boring you guys to tears if I spend too much time on it. But basically, the four characters, Sam, Tara, and Chad and Mindy, we would see them grow. We would see their characters develop. We'd spend more time with them than we got in 5. So we would spend more time with them. And in this scenario, Gail, I don't really necessarily think Gail needs to be a huge part of the movie. I know that seems to be the current rumor and trend. But the biggest thing I would want to do is I would want to frame this movie up in preparation for the finale, and which is 7, where we reveal the Stu being behind the cult, the killers. And I want there to be multiple killers not just two. I mean, like three or four. I want multiple killers, and I do believe my theory as a writer for this, because this is I can write however I want to right now, so I'm writing in my own story. That Stumacher, we find out, is the author of the dreaded thread. He's the one that posted the dreaded thread where he's recruiting killers in a cult-like fashion, like he did Richie and Amber. And so he's got more Richie and Ambers. They're just two. They're just two people of many. And so this is how Scream 6 would play out. We would see killers being attacking. Killers would be killed. We would see Ghostface unveiled in the first quarter of the movie. And when we kill a Ghostface and take the mask off, but the killings continue. And obviously there's like, oh wait, there's something much deeper. There's something much more rooted involved than just a simple motive in killing. This goes much further than that. So there would be the cult of Ghostface would be in my script. It would be in the story. And all the new people coming in would all be killed off throughout the movie. We would keep the main four, and then one of them has to die. So take your pick. And for me, it's going to be Sam, Chad, or Mindy. One of them has to die. And I think, for me, hot take, some people are going to hate this idea. But if I'm writing it right now, and I reserve the right to change my story, by the way, not like to change my depending, I could change this, tomorrow, but tonight, what I would do is I would actually have Sam be killed in Scream 6. Yes, I said it out loud. Sam dies in Scream 6, and Scream 7 is set up with Tara and Mindy surviving, and maybe Chad, maybe the three of them. And then we go into this big finale in Scream 7. So my short answer to this, Oda, is that I would have Sam die in 6. It would propel Tara, excuse me, propel Tara to take, hang on a second, sorry, hold on. Tell you what, the throat gets a little bit dry after 49 minutes of talking without stopping. Anyway. So yeah, that's what happened. Sam would die, and then Tara would be propelled to that first spot. So, and again, I could spend a lot of time on this and tell you I have other ideas, but that's what that's a nutshell to give you an idea of where I'd head with it. Austin says, "Hi Craven, this is the first stream of yours I've been able to catch." Well, that's awesome. I'm very rarely streaming at this time of day, unless I'm on the Lethal Collective on Mondays and Fridays. Denisha, Scream 6, hope it sets up Stu to come back, and Neve's cameo cliffhanger at the end, amazing. Yeah, I'm with you, Denisha. Yes, Nick. Amen. Chase scenes through the dorm rooms at frat houses. Please do that. Please give us chase scenes. We didn't really get any chase scenes in 5. I was so disappointed. Okay. No worries, Jen. I understand. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jen. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So yeah, guys, we got 54 people in the chat or in the stream. We got 39 likes. Come on, guys. I'd appreciate your thumbs up. It would really help this live stream out immensely. Just takes a second to smash that thumbs up button. All right, let's see. Trying to catch up here. I know I saw something come in here. Hey, Bobby with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Bobby. Just wanted to show some love. Thanks for all the kind words yesterday, Craven. You are the man. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate you, man. And I look forward to what we've got cooking up in November, man. It's going to be fun. Thanks for your super chat and for being an awesome Cravenite and an awesome guy, man. What a great supporter of the channel. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate you so much. Bye, Jen. I see you're leaving. You had to head out. Again, you're probably gone already. I'm just trying to catch up. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see here. So you guys are chatting a lot about Neve. That's cool. I'm just going to keep on scrolling here. Let's see. Neil says the college. What's up, Neil? College idea is great. Stu should return as Ghostface. Sidney and Stu have a showdown in Kirby and Scream 6 or Stu and Scream 7. I agree, Neil. Brother, you and I are on the same page, man. I absolutely agree. I mean, the college idea. I'm not the most honest. Just to be honest with you guys, I'm not the most excited about it. I'm really not. I wanted something different. Now, here's the thing, and I've said this before. This is a great time to say it again. It could still be really cool if they incorporate Gale into the New York City skyline. Like I said, you don't have to have Gale as a big part of this movie, but I'm not opposed to it if Sidney's not going to be in it, right? So to me, you have to have balance for this to work. So we're not ready to say goodbye. At least I'm not, to these legacy casts and just give it all to the new people. They're not proven enough. They've got just this one movie, and even in that one movie, they weren't completely driving the ship. So in my mind, if Sidney is not going to come back, and again, I always say I want her to. That's my number one preference. But if she doesn't come back, then we need Gale to step up. We need Kirby to be there. Let's Kirby kind of fill in that Sidney role in 6 rather, and it would lessen the blow for Neve's absence. That's what I really believe. And I would be personally much better with Scream 6 if Neve's not there, if we get Kirby for the movie, not the opening kill. I'm talking about she's there the whole movie, and she kind of fills in that support role. Maybe she's that college professor, or she's a therapist there counseling Tara and Sam on starting over their lives in this new location, whatever. Work her into the script that way, and that she fills in that prominent role, then it would soften the blow for Neve's absence. However, if Neve doesn't come back in 6 and they don't bring her back in 7 either, I'm not going to be happy with that. That's just me. That's my personal preference. As a fan, I want Sidney Prescott. I'm very, very open with that since day one. I want her in Scream 12. And I know all the arguments that, and everybody has their own views on it, and that's what I love. I love that we all have different views on it. And I know you can make cases about how, well, it's not really her story, and I know all that. It's not like I'm oblivious to all this information. I don't care. I just don't care. I want her to be there because that's what I would like. That's my preference. So we'll see. But Neil, I'm with you, man. I am. I'm with you. All right, guys. Let's see. I'm going 5 more minutes, and I'm going to shut it all down. 5-minute countdown, and I'm going to call it a night for now. Because I just wanted to jump on for a minute, spend like an hour with you guys, and so we could talk about the news. Once again, if you're coming in late, just a reminder, we have the official confirmation, guys, that the core 4, as I'm calling them, are back. We've got Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad, all official. No longer a rumor. It's official. They're back. And we also have official confirmation that Scream 6 will not take place in Woodsboro. It will not take place in Woodsboro. So these are the big news for the day. Just came out today. David says, I missed all this. Who's the cast? Well, David, I'm glad I'm recapping. I'm just now seeing your chat. I've been behind on the chat. So that's what you missed, David, for the short version. Now, listen, again, guys, I have a video that I go into more detail and break this down more than I am now. I'm giving you just the high-level information. So be sure you guys go and watch the video when this is over. I would greatly appreciate it. And it does really, again, I spent a little bit more time breaking it down. I put screenshots up so you can read the articles and see exactly what's going on. And I'm going to put a link to it right here in the chat. I'm going to make it really easy for you. So David, that's what you missed, man. The core 4, Sam, Tara, Chad, and Mindy are officially signed and announced. And we officially know that Scream 6 will not take place in Woodsboro. So it all is funneling right into what I've been talking about for the last month and a half. We're going back to school. We're going to college, guys. I am 98% sure that we're going to college. I'm only going to say a 2% chance that we're not. I think it's all but certain. We're going to college. That's what's going to happen now. And we know this. I can tell you this for sure. We're not going to Woodsboro. They announced it today. Hey, what's up, Magnet? What's up, Craven? Thank you for your hard work. Can't wait for March. Me too. Me too, very much. JJ says we need a Stew Train shirt. Listen, JJ, stay tuned. I am literally working on some designs right now for Stew Train merchandise. So for everybody who's here that's on the Stew Train, trust me, hang tight. There is Stew Train merch coming. You'll be able to pick from a couple of designs for shirts. Going to be for shirts, hats, hoodies, stickers, all of it. All right, tumblers, you got it. Face mask. I'm going to have everything for you. So hold tight for that. And it's coming. Stay tuned. What's up, Ghostface Fanatic? Hey, good to see you. So I saw that Melissa and Jenna signed on. That's right. Melissa and Jenna have signed on. So is Jasmine Savoy Brown and Mason Gooding. They're all in. The Core 4. I'm going to start using that term on the channel, guys. So I want to acclimate you to what I'm talking about. The Core 4. Brock says, my prediction, Scream 7, The Cult of Stew. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Cult of Stew taking over and the final reveal in 7. And we get Stewmacher in Scream 7. There he is. Get it up. Right there, baby. That's what I want to see too. All right. Let's see here. A couple more. Oh, what's up, Ghostface Super Chat with a $10 Super Chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hello, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. I had woke up this morning and planned on doing something else with a different video. And then I saw the news drop about the signing. And so here we go. Yeah, it makes sense to continue the story. Agreed. 100%. My biggest thing about the Core 4 that I was concerned about was Jenna Ortega. I really thought we were going to get Melissa Barrera and the others, Jasmine and Mason. The one that I was really concerned a little bit about was Jenna because her career is taking off big time. They're taking off. It's taking off rather. She's getting cast in a lot of films. Her popularity is growing. Her awareness in the pop culture is growing. So my only concern, Ghostface, was that Jenna was going to come back with her agent and say, you know what, we did Scream 5 cheap for you, but now, you know, the demand for her price is going to be X amount of dollars, and then Radio Silence would have said, I'm sorry, I can't spend a third of my budget on your salary. I was a little bit worried about that. I'd be honest with you, but I'm so happy, man, to see that she's back. The Core 4 is back. So thank you for the super chat, Ghostface. Much appreciated, man. And again, Ghostface, I did a video on it. I just put it in the chat. Go check it out when you get a chance. It just came out like an hour before I went live. So most of you probably don't even know it's out yet. But I dive into it in more detail. And so check it out. But yeah, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let's take a look here. So Extron says, Jen is headed to the mainstream in Hollywood. Is that a good thing? I mean, it depends what you mean by good thing. I mean, if you're talking about it's good for her, I mean, if you're talking about like, is it good for Jenna? I think so. But the good thing though is that she's establishing her horror identity as well, because we got her in Scream 5, we got her in X, when she was amazing in X. Now we've got her in Scream 6. So even though she's going to perhaps do more mainstream things, I mean, we're still seeing her intricately connected with horror. And so it worked for Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Jamie Lee Curtis started in horror. She went legits, as Randy said. And then she came back to horror. And I granted she didn't do other franchises, but I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to necessarily hurt her for returning. Now, after this trilogy, Extron, I don't know, man. When we get through a Scream 7, she might, if her career continues for the next 2 or 3 years to escalate and continue to grow, higher and higher in the stratosphere, then heck yeah. I mean, she may never be in another Scream movie, but I think we at least have her for, well, we know we have her for 6, and I think we have her for 7. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Got anything else here? Let's catch up on the chat. I'm still a little behind. Terry, strong friends. Okay. I'm coming, guys. I'm just catching up. Brock says, I feel Sydney should be working in forensics or something with the FBI. We carry her in some movies. Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting too. It really would. That would be very, very interesting to see. I think Mark Kincaid would be great to be working in the FBI right now. I hope he's profiling. Brock says, Craven, we love you, buddy. Thank you for the live scream. I like that. I see what you did there, man. I see what you did there. You know what? I appreciate that. Thank you, Brock. When I hear something like that or read something like that, it really makes me just want to say this.
Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Detective, thrill me.
So anyway, I love to throw that clip in there. I hope you guys like that. It's from Night of the Creeps. Yeah, which is one of my guilty pleasure movies, Night of the Creeps. Oh, let's take a look here. Okay. Tara and Amber being a kid in scrap for a movie. A couple of scrap for the movie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just reading over. Yeah, I mean, I see your comment here, Brock. Was it wonder why they were scrapped for reading the final movie? I don't know. I mean, it's a great question. For whatever reason, James and Guy, either it was feedback from the studio or radio silence. I actually, I don't know. I'm not entirely surprised because, as much as that's still being more accepted in that quote mainstream stuff, on TV and stuff. I could see being the first Scream movie back that maybe they deliberately wanted that to be toned down. I really do. I don't. And again, we see Mindy, so it's not like it's not there in the movie. But I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but I think that it could possibly have been just they wanted to just kind of be a little bit more conservative for the first movie back. Just a guess, because this was a gamble for them, man. You got to remember this Scream 5 was a very big gamble because it could have failed miserably if it wasn't done well and wasn't done right. Now, again, you guys know I've shared how the bruises that I feel are on this movie. There's a lot, but all in all, I like the movie. I like the movie. I enjoy watching it. And there's a lot of performances I enjoy a lot when I watch the movie. It makes me smile. It makes me really enjoy it. And so as far as coming back and picking up the mantle from the legend of Wes Craven, I mean, my gosh, I thought they did a good job. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, guys, I'm just making sure I don't see anything else here real quick. Hey, KL. Yeah, I touched on this a little bit earlier, but that was a long time ago when the stream first started. Yeah, I think Neve is posturing. I think it's poker face. I think it's all of those things. And she's like, I don't know if I'm attached to it. And you got to remember, she was like a month and a half ago. She said that she's been approached to be in the movie. Remember at that monster convention, Mad Monster Party, and she said, I've been approached, and hopefully, I'm waiting. Oh, and I'm waiting for the script to come. So she's been approached to be in it. You don't approach a person to be in the movie if there's not a part for him. So obviously they had written Neve into the script. So the question then becomes, what happened since that meeting, or when she received the script anyway, to now. Did she like the part? Does she like what she was written for and agree to do it? And she signed an NDA, non-disclosure, so that she can't talk about it? That is entirely possible. If someone cannot talk about this, they're going to talk about it in these cryptic terms like we'll have to see or I don't know yet. And then she says, I can't get into it. Shutting it all down. So, there's definitely smoke there. There's no doubt about it. It's just what we don't know for sure though is whether that smoke is burning because she's coming back or if it's burning because she's not coming back. We don't know that just yet. So my thoughts, KL, is simply she's got her poker face on. She has to be careful. She can't reveal anything. She's got to be very vanilla because it's contracts, lawyers, it's big money, and a lot of secrecy around this type of things a lot. So I think that's all it is, man. When I read that comment, I'm like, oh, she's just posturing. She can't be completely honest. Because I guarantee you she knows that she's in the movie. She says, I don't know if I'm attached to it. I mean, look, they start filming this thing in like 3 weeks, basically. She knows. Don't let her kid you. She absolutely knows. But I respect that she may not be able to answer the question, and that's what we got to remember. She may not be able to contractually answer the question. All right, let's take a look here. Ghostface Fanatic with another $10 super chat popped in. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. So do you think it would be cool to have Sam get killed off in the opening? Or do you think she should keep moving forward and stay alive? Oh, buddy. Man, let me tell you what. Ghostface, because you're given a $10 super chat, I'm going to open this can of worms real quick before I leave. And let the dust settle where it may. So if you don't like this take, guys, blame Ghostface Fanatic. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Here's the thing. Here, I hear these comments from Ghostface. I hear these comments from Radio Silence, right? And what do they say? Again, I repeated it earlier, but a lot of new people are here coming in and out, so I'm going to say it again. Right? And it's burned in my mind. It's like been burned in my mind for like 2 months. Radio Silence says, we are willing to risk it all. Risk it all to subvert expectations for Scream 6. They said that, not me. We're willing to risk it all. And then they followed up with the other comment about how we're so far down the rabbit hole of these Scream movies, these sequels basically is what they're saying, that everything is up for grabs. So, how could you subvert expectations the most? You could say, bring Kirby back and just kill her. Okay. I mean, some of us would not be necessarily expecting to see that. I see that. Okay. But, guys, if you want to subvert expectations, if Radio Silence means what they say, and they're saying we really are going to risk it all, we're going to just push all of our chips in, and we're going to play this hand out, and we're willing to risk it all, whatever happens, backlash or not, what do? You kill Sam Carpenter in the opening of Scream 6. I know. Not only a popular opinion, not a popular take, for a lot of people are going to hate that. And I respect you for hating that. That's okay. It's all right. I'm not even sure I want that myself. All right. I'm not saying I actually want that to happen. But I'm just saying that if Radio Silence is truly trying to subvert expectations to the point that they're going to risk everything to try to trick us, fool us, to not be able to predict what's happening, I promise you, I'm going to say 90%, right? Just, again, not scientific number. I just have a strong feeling that the overwhelming majority, 90% or more, of all of us that will be in that theater on March 31st, that none of us are going to be sitting there anticipating Sam Carpenter to die probably in the entire movie, much less the opening kill. So Ghostface Fanatic, I'm going to start my response to you by saying that I know controversial, hot take, whatever you want to call it, but that's one way to do it. And again, I am not saying I want this. That's not how I wrote the script earlier. I didn't write her dying in the opening, but she could. So we'll just see. I don't. Radio silence. I know they're not going to do it. I don't. That's why when they say I'm going to risk it all, okay, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I am. I'm going in it with high expectations. I'm going into Scream 6, and I'm going to be like, okay, I got my popcorn. I got my 1,000-ounce soda, these giant cups of soda, and I'm going to be like, let's go. I'm ready. Show me risking it all. Show me taking risks, taking chances. I want to see it. Let's go. I'm all for it. But if they do not deliver on that promise, it's going to be very disappointing. And I will be personally very disappointed. But Ghostface, that's what I'm thinking, man. I personally have no problem with her dying in 6 at all. At all. Whether it be at the beginning or in the very final of the movie. Because I've said this many, many times. The reason is I want to see, and I'll say it again now, I really specifically want to see Tara in the lead role of Scream 7 at least. I'm okay with Sam living into the final of Scream 6 and she dies. But I want Tara to take the lead. Now, maybe Tara can take the lead even with Sam being alive. All right, maybe. But I think Sam would need to be gone for that to fully happen. All right, so the Ghostface Fanatic, that's what I think about it, man. I'm totally okay with her dying. A part of me kind of hopes she does just because of what I talked about, and Tara takes that lead role. But thank you so much, man, for the $10 super chat. That's a great subject, and maybe Ghostface Fanatic on my next live stream, which right now is planned to be tomorrow morning, guys. By the way, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna probably start around 9 a.m. Central. I'm gonna start early and just see who shows up. I may continue that in the morning to talk more about that if you're able to join. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna have to stop there for tonight. I know that we've got like 50 people here, and it's just incredible. I'd planned on coming in, hanging out for an hour and a half, and here I am at an hour and 15 minutes. So, I have some other things that I need to take care of, or I would stay a little bit longer. But duty calls, man. We got things to do. Things are happening, moving and shaking. So, don't worry, KL. Don't worry just yet, man. We know it's. I understand, but let's wait till see how things ultimately shake down. What's up, Milo? I see you popping in, and you're in Vegas. Whoa, well, dude, listen. If you're in Vegas and you're gambling or you're playing some games, I hope you do well. I wish you the best. I hope you win big. Win big, Milo. If you're playing games, if you're not doing that, then have fun. Whatever you're doing. All right, great question, Brock. If I could own one piece of memorabilia or any prop from a Scream movie, what would that be? Whoa, that's tough. Oh, well, I'll tell you what it'd be. It would probably be Stu Macher's costume from the scene 118. The sweater, the brown shirt, the pants, the whole costume. That's what I'd want. That would rock. That'd be very cool. So yeah, that's what I would. That's what I'd be. That's my number one. I want his entire. I want the costume from Scream 1. Jason says, I bet all the casting news is just to promote the movie. Oh, 100%. 100% agree. They do an amazing job on always keeping Scream in the news. Yes, they do. We're keeping us talking about it. Oh, yeah. And Jason, you're right. It's necessary. Honestly, it's smart. It's smart marketing. You want to build up momentum and hype for the movie, and you do that by making announcements like this, and you spread it out. They don't come out today and announce everybody who's in the movie. They just announce the core four. And then they'll announce somebody else. And then 2 weeks from now, we'll get a person here and a person there, and it's going to just slowly drop until we have it all. So you're right, man. It's smart marketing. It would not be smart to do it any other way. What's up, Amber? I see you're here. I'm just about to shut down. Glad you're here, though. Coming in at the tail end. It was an impromptu live stream, so didn't give you guys really any heads up. But we're still at almost 60 people now in the live chat. You guys are incredible. Brock says I've already got my $100 ready for snacks on March 31st. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a show. Hopefully, it's gonna be a great show. All right, guys. Listen, Luna Nova, I see you there. Hello, welcome, guys. All right, guys. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Again, normally I would go longer with you guys, but I am just out of time. So it's almost 7 o'clock Central Time. And so you guys have a great evening. Fate, my brother in the collective, thanks for popping in. And Fate, I don't know if you got a live stream going tonight. I haven't looked at your channel yet today for any updates, but Fate, if you have something going on tonight, man, post it please before I shut the live stream off. Throw it in the comments and let everybody know if you've got a live stream going that they can check out. So Fate's a great guy. You know, him and I poke at each other with Stu in fun, but he's a great guy. You guys know Fate. There you go, guys. 8 p.m. Fate's going live, so I think that's 8 p.m. His time is 10 p.m. Central Time, 11 Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong, Fate, but I think that's right. So, yeah, you guys check out. I'm not streaming anymore today. I wasn't even going to stream now. It just was, yeah, here we go. There you go. So that's it. So, Pacific, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern. You guys be sure to go to Fate's channel tonight. If you've not been on one of his live streams, you're going to have a great time. I will not be streaming again. I wasn't planning on streaming even today, but this breaking news came out, and I thought it was worth talking about in addition to the video. And thank you so much, Ghostface. Everyone hit that like button. Thank you, buddy. Listen, I would have greatly appreciated it, guys. Show Craven some support. Appreciate you, man. I really do. Yeah, Fate is awesome, man. We love Fate. You guys know that. Fate's part of the collective. Good stuff. Hey, what's up, Keon? Man, I'm about to say goodbye, buddy. Catching you here at the very tail end. But listen, as soon as this stream ends right now, just hit the replay. It'll go into replay, and you watch this stream before you go on with Fate later on. Appreciate you, Craven. Love you, brother. Thank you, Fate. I appreciate you too, man, and I love you as well. You know that. Good people. Fate's good people. Yeah, man. So you guys check them out. See you all tonight. Fate says absolutely. A lot of people are saying they're going to be there. Oh, wait a second. You're going to be there? What? Well, you know what? If you're going to be there, then we all need to be there. So, yeah, you guys check it out. All right, you too, Fate. Have a good night. All right, everybody. Well, listen, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the super chats. And again, at 53 people, it almost feels wrong to stop a live stream with 53 people. But guys, things happen. We got to move on. This wasn't planned. So thank you, guys. And I love it. Ian K says, I was hoping someone would say it. There you go. We got it in right at the very end. That's great. All right, everyone. Again, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your support. Thank you for smashing the thumbs up button. It does really help a lot. And I will see you all tomorrow morning, guys. I'm going to change the time on the channel to probably 9 or 9:30. It's on the channel right now at 10:30. If you just go there, click the set reminder button. That way, when I change the time, it'll update you accordingly. But tomorrow morning, I will have Kicking Back with Craven. And my morning stream I do once a week. So I hope you guys will show up. Come hang out with me for an hour or two tomorrow morning. But until then, guys, once again, I appreciate you. I will see you later. And if you have not watched the video, please go to my channel on the front page. Watch the video I posted 2 hours ago before the stream about the casting update. And leave me a comment. I would like to continue this discussion with you now after the live stream. And that's how we can do it. We can do it there. All right, guys, I will catch you all later on. And I have to say, seeing you all here, it was a thrill. Bye, guys.
Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Detective, thrill me.